Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about what I have been warming through and some things that we have been getting through over the last week. Before we dive into my bin here, I do just kind of want to say really quickly, I apologize for being a little bit MIA over the last week. Deuce has been having some real struggles last week. I'm going to do a whole separate video on his update and kind of where he's at. For those of you who are newer to my channel and you're wondering, who the heck is this Deuce person? Deuce is my dog. Deuce is my son. He's my love. And we have been having some struggles fairly recently, medically. And so I decided to start like his own little series. I haven't stayed super on top of his series, honestly, because it's been, to say it's been a roller coaster is an understatement. Like it's been unbelievable, but this dog is incredibly strong and he's kind of my hero. Like he's done some amazing things. I mean, high highs, low lows, and yeah, so I'm gonna do a whole separate update video on him definitely this week, probably in the next day or two. So look forward to that. It's because like I said, there's been some high highs and some low lows, so he has taken priority over recording, but I have been warming and I have been getting through some things. So we are going to go ahead and dive right into my bin. As always, I'm going to start with the non-wax products. So I went ahead and changed out my husband's car fragrance. I was going to say Scent Circle, but so it was during one of his camping trips. Over the last like month, 2 months, he has gone camping quite a bit, and so when he comes back, his truck is in need of some Scentsy love. So over one of his last trips, I stuck in an apple butter frosting car bar in his truck, and it smelled really, really great. But he just came back this last time and I couldn't really smell it anymore. Ran the truck through a car wash, kind of wiped down the inside, and his favorite fragrance is actually aloe water and cucumber for his signature car fragrance. So I stuck the aloe water and cucumber scent circle in his truck, since now he's kind of done hunting for the season, hunting, camping, all of that for the season. So I figure this is good to stay in there for a little bit. What I will say is this scent circle actually does really, really well. The whole thing why he prefers scent circles is because he doesn't want it to be, he's not as into like super strong fragrances like I am. So when he first started using Scentsy for his car, he was like, okay, hook me up with a scent. I don't need it crazy strong. I just want it to smell clean. I don't need it to smell like flowers or cake or whatever. Like I want something kind of neutral, something kind of clean, and I don't need it to I don't need to smell it from here across the US. So I was like, okay, well let's get you set up with a scent circle. This thing is actually pretty strong. Like I am pretty impressed with this scent circle. So this has become kind of his signature thing. So aloe water and cucumber is in hubby's truck currently. So okay, I'm gonna talk about this and then I can't forget to talk about this. Okay. I got through a Driftwood Bay dish soap. So Driftwood Bay is actually not a current fragrance that's in the current catalog. This was a part of our summer collection, but man, do I love this scent. It is so good and I love it. It's like, it's kind of like, there's a little bit of a masculine kind of cologne-y kind of scent to this, but it's very clean. So I love this, and this was great in the dish soap. I can't say enough about our dish soap. Our dish soap is fantastic. You don't need a ton of it. It suds up like crazy, and it will clean like the stickiest, cheesiest, dirtiest of dishes like a piece of cake. It works really, really well. So I love this. So I got through the Driftwood Bay. I think during the flash sale, I picked up a couple more of these because it popped up during the flash sale for dirt cheap. So I think I picked up a couple more of these. If not, I know I did pick up a few of these during a last haul. So not in Driftwood Bay. I think I picked up like Sunkissed Citrus, Sea Salt and Avocado, yeah, a few different ones that I really like in like the cleaning products and not in wax, because I don't like to mix my fragrances. What I like to warm in wax form. I don't like to use in cleaning products. It's a thing for me. Apparently there's a few of you out there who are the same as me and have that kind of, I don't want to call it a weird quirk, because it's not weird, because we're not weird. we're very particular about how our fragrances are mixed. So I'm glad that I'm not the only one out there. So got through that. Okay. Something I have to talk about. So this is not a good thing. Okay, Winterberry Apple Tea, the Scentsy Soak. I have not personally used this yet, but this was definitely something I needed to address in a video, because so my husband, because he had gotten done hunting for over a week, he comes back and he has a really bad back anyway, and his muscles were sore. So when he came back, I was like, he actually really likes our Scentsy Soaks. He likes our bath bombs. It works well for him. So I was like, you know what? I got this new Scentsy Soak, the Winterberry Apple Tea. Smell it. Do you like it? He likes it. He used it in a bath. Oh my gosh. Okay. He has very sensitive skin. So my skin isn't quite as sensitive as his, but he has very sensitive skin. But normally these work really well for him. He has, like I said, he's used our Scentsy Soaks. He has used the bath bombs. Our laundry products work well for him. So it tends to work pretty well for him. He noticed a couple days after, he's like, man, my skin is killing me. And he showed me his hands. His hands looked like they were burned. No joke. Like his knuckles, they were red, almost like they had been burned. He showed me his back. His back had the same like burn marks on them. It was so bad. Then I remembered, oh my gosh, you just used the Winterberry Apple Tea. There have been a couple of other people I have seen in Scentsy consultant groups that have had a similar reaction to this particular Scentsy Soak. That is not the same for all Scentsy Soaks. What I will tell you is that in the ingredients on this, there is red dye. A lot of people have very sensitive reactions to red dye when it comes to body products. So I wanted to let you guys know this did not work well for my husband. I felt so bad. I felt so awful. In fact, his skin is still kind of recovering. Like it cracked, it was bleeding, it dried out. It looked like he burned his hands. It was so bad. So he's been using some like eczema cream on his hands, things with no fragrance. He did, I can't remember if after this he did use, we have another Scentsy Soak that I know works well for him. He's okay with. This one, he had a major reaction. So if you have sensitive skin, this is still currently available. I know I'm selling it really well, but I figure I wanted to let you guys know, if you have ordered this and you do have sensitive skin, just be cautious, because it does have red dye in this, because the color of it is like a maroon and kind of like a purpley. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like a dark purpley red color. And apparently the dye is what a lot of people are having a reaction to. So I just felt like I needed to kind of put that out there. It smells amazing, but if you have sensitive skin, that may not be the best bet for you. So I have yet to try. I'm still gonna give it a try. I don't have as sensitive skin. My skin on my face is pretty sensitive, but like my body isn't super sensitive. So I'm still gonna give it a try with caution. So I will let you guys know how I react to it. Okay, let's talk about some wax. So let's get started. Let's see. We'll go ahead and get started upstairs. So upstairs, I have warming in the hallway and in our bedroom. We don't spend a ton of time in our bedroom. Once again, my boy Deuce, he can't make it up the stairs anymore, and he's used to sleeping with us. We've been sleeping downstairs with him. So, but I still have Scentsy going throughout the upstairs, and I pulled out one of my Autumn Blaze maple bars. This is a really good fall time fragrance. Not my favorite, but it is definitely fall time appropriate. So I felt like, well, that's good. It's strong. It'll definitely waft kind of throughout the upstairs, and it's not one that I'm going to be super sad to be through. It is really super sweet, but you do get like a maple and cinnamon and just like fall spices. So it's really sweet, but it's really good, and man, is it strong. So that's actually been going throughout the upstairs. This has been going throughout the entire week. I did not leave my warmers on 24/7 upstairs. Just when we're upstairs, whether I'm working or doing some stuff upstairs, I'll turn them on, but they're not on 24/7, but this has lasted throughout the week. In my room here, I have toasted marshmallow from the Jelly Belly collection. This collection is still currently available while I am recording this, and this is done so well. So what I will tell you, I decided to warm this here in my room, in my little Scentsy recording room, because I was afraid it wasn't going to be very strong. So what I decided to do, all 8 of my cubes are here behind me. Excuse me. I can smell it. Is it crazy strong? No. I can smell it kind of down the hall, but I feel like if I put this in my warmers downstairs, it might kind of get lost. So I thought, well, I really want to enjoy this because it smells so good. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick it in my warmers here. So I am enjoying it, but I do feel like it might be a little bit of a lighter scent. So if you have like a super open concept, super high ceilings, it may kind of get lost. Let me know if you have gotten the Jelly Belly collection and if you have warmed this, what your thoughts are. It is really nice. I just feel like it might get lost, but it's been going all week. Like I said, I haven't been upstairs a lot of the week, especially with Deuce having some issues. But when I have been up here, I have turned on my warmers, and so a few hours every single day, and it's still going pretty well. So toasted marshmallow, it's pretty good. I'm not sure if it's club worthy yet. I haven't decided. I need to make a decision because I'm sure that this collection is going to sell out pretty soon. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I can always add it into my Scentsy Club and then take it out later, right? You can. So, I mean, I'll probably put it in there. Okay, so downstairs, what do we do downstairs? Downstairs, oh my word, you guys. I decided to go with, from the Fireside collection, in the bar collection, in the holiday collection that is currently available, the hazelnut frosting bar. Oh my word. Just take all my money. Take all my money. Give me all of, give me all of the bars. Give me all of the bars. This smells so incredible. So hazelnut frosting, it does have that nutty hazelnut note, but it has that rich buttercream frosting. It is so incredible. So because I just had 1 bar of this, because this bar is not available as like a 6-pack unless you build a Scentsy Club, add it to your Scentsy Club. This is now in my Scentsy Club because I cannot live without this. Anyways, so I just had 1 bar of this on hand, and I tend to go through 2 full bars in my warmers downstairs. So what I did was I alternated between this scent and Simply Vanilla in my warmers downstairs. This was beautiful. This was probably my favorite combination in a long time. Stroop Waffle Delight is so good though too. I am such a sucker for like vanilla bakery kind of fragrances. So this is definitely, it's up there. It's definitely up there. It's so good. So, and it warmed really well. It performed amazing. I loved this so much. So this was fantastic. If you have not had a chance to pick up the Fireside bundle in the holiday collection yet, pick it up. If for nothing else, just for this bar. This bar is fantastic. I added it immediately into my Scentsy Club, and I figured what was going to pair really well with this, and I added it to my Scentsy Club, was brown sugar praline. So I immediately took this out. Okay, here's my thoughts on this. Man, it is crazy strong. So when my Simply Vanilla actually futzed out before my hazelnut frosting did. So in the warmers that I had the Simply Vanilla, I took that out and then I added in the brown sugar praline. It was so strong, you guys. It was crazy strong, which you know I love strong fragrances, but it smells like either popcorn or kettle corn to me, which isn't a bad thing. It's not bad. I just wasn't feeling it. It was so strong though. I had it going in just, you know, alternating in some of my warmers downstairs, just 1 bar of it. I could smell it upstairs when I went upstairs for a few things. Like I was just like, I can smell it all the way up here. It's crazy, crazy strong. But to me, it smells like kettle corn, which is not, like I said, it's not a bad thing. I just wasn't really, that's not really what I was anticipating. Totally smells like popcorn or kettle corn to me. So honestly, like I took this out pretty quick because I was just like, I'm just not feeling it. So it is really strong. If you like praline, definitely give this a try. Once again, this is in the Fireside collection, in the holiday collection that Scentsy has right now. So if you do get that bundle, you're going to get the hazelnut frosting. You're also going to get the brown sugar praline along with another, is it evergreen, a grapefruit or something. I haven't warmed through that one just yet. That one smells like it's gonna be really nice too. More fresh, more green. Anyways, I added this to my Scentsy club and then I was like, no, I took that out and replaced it with more of the hazelnut frosting because, oh, it's so good, so good. Okay, after that, I was ready to put in some more wax, and what I did was in alternating warmers, I had apple cherry strudel, which is one of my favorite fragrances, along with winterberry apple tea. These like complement each other so well. I love the winterberry apple tea, even if the Scentsy Soak burns my husband's skin off. So bad, so sad. I felt like the worst wife ever. I was like, oh my God, what's happening to your skin? He's just like, just don't ever make me use that again. I was like, okay, I'm really sorry. Thank goodness this was not like the first Scentsy Soak he ever used. Otherwise, like that stuff would be banned from my house. It's so bad. But the wax smells amazing. Oh, it smells so, so good. And it's really, really strong. It's a really nice winterberry. It's a really nice winterberry scent with like a honey sweetness for the finish. It's really, really nice. Then apple cherry strudel is a fantastic apple cherry pastry kind of scent. Oh, it's so good. So this actually, in my opinion, paired really well together. So that was nice. Towards the end of the week and what we have going right now, when Deuce really started taking a dive and a turn for the worst, one thing that I noticed was that he really started smelling bad, and not like a dog scent. Like, to put it bluntly, and you guys know I'm blunt, it smelled like rotting skin, to be totally honest, like, because essentially that's what is happening on his face. His skin is like rotting off. And that smell is just, it's so bad. And so I was just like, I can't, like, I washed all the blankets, I vacuumed, I was spraying the rugs, I swept, I mopped. I was just like, I can't get rid of this smell. It was like I said, like rotting skin. I know that's horrendous. And I still love him. I was like, I gotta change out these warmers. I need something clean. I need something that's going to just smell clean. So I went through my stash, and clean is not necessarily my scent preference. I tend to go towards the bakery, the sweet, the heavy, you know, those types of fragrances. But I had a couple of bars of Summer Rain. So this is a really perfect, clean fragrance, and it's actually fairly strong. So this was great. Went through 2 bars. It's still going downstairs and it's going really well. So had that going as well. I had a funny feeling my camera was going to cut me off today. I just had too much to talk about. Anyways, so that is what we got through. We got through Summer Rain, which was super great. So that is it. That's everything that's in my bin. That is what we have been going through over the last week. The good, the bad, the ugly. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you have been warming. If you have picked up the Jelly Belly collection for yourself, what your thoughts are. If you've been mixing some things, if you have warmed through some of the Fireside collection, I would love to hear what your thoughts are. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.